on was like the Lucas Crookshank.
No, like it's not that and also like it's part of the thing that I wanted to go through the VOD as well. Like it's not that I feel like I deserve gold. It's kind of like I don't feel like I'm mechanical enough for gold, so I don't want to jump into there with Udyr and then get like stomped if I pick up someone else. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but Udyr is like, he's a bad champion, and you should feel bad. Do you feel bad?
Uh, you know, I definitely do.
Good.
Like it's almost like shameful.
Oh man. All right, hold on. Let me look up your fucking. All right, so we're gonna do the verbal section first before we go into your
Yeah,
VOD.
please, yeah.
Holy shit, man. All right, let's hold on. First off, your op GG is meta. This is NA, correct?
OCE.
What? Oceania?
Yeah,
Holy shit. All right.
which is what makes it even worse.
What the fuck? All right. Okay.
If you feel like hanging up, just do it.
don't, don't give me that option. Wait, why did you AFK in a game? Why'd you just leave? Oh, you never even connected. The hell?
Yeah, so just before the call, like I was setting up Skype on my computer and my SSD shit itself. So sorry, I just cursed a lot. So I'm using my laptop at the moment. I can't access LOL right now.
Oh, okay. Um, all right. Why do you have 40 games as Lee Sin? Alright.
um, like before I started taking LOL seriously, I liked the way Lee Sin's kit looked, and then like I kept on playing him, and then realized I can't do it anymore, and stopped.
Okay. Um. Oh man. You see, usually I tell Bronze, I literally like you. You don't even need me to like. You could literally rip probably like a coaching session for like a low silver bronze player, and it's almost identical. Like what I end up telling you.
Yeah,
Which is a little sad to say, but it's because basically, I mean, I coached a low silver guy yesterday on stream, and I used a lot of gym analogies. It's basically like
yeah. I saw yesterday, and
yeah.
like when I saw it, and I saw you like roasted him, and I was like, oh shit, I got it on
Oh,
tomorrow,
are you
and
the meta guy and the wait? No, you're
yeah,
name
I
name.
donated you $25 for you to go get something to eat because you were on stream for like 3 or 4 hours, and I was like, oh, this guy is like gonna kill himself.
That was great. That was a great day. All right. You play. You don't really do OQ. Why are you
No,
going exhaust? That doesn't even make sense. You have to ask yourself like why does the like. All right, so like exhaust. Wait. Wait. This can't be right. What's going on here? Hold on, let me share a screen with you.
oh, are you talking about the exhaust smite jinx?
Yeah, I'm talking about
Okay.
that.
There's a funny story about that. Basically, what happened was I was like in game and I was going to go jungle, but then someone locked it and they were talking to me about something and I wasn't paying attention and the game started and yeah, that happened.
Okay, well, all right. Now that we got that out of the way. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, you're definitely a meta setter. Wait a minute. Your Udyr has a 70%. Why don't you just play him if you want to
It's
get to
like
gold? All right, let me get
it's
all
like
your
I said.
questions out. Let me get all your fucking. Hold on, let's open up.
Oh, I didn't send them to you yet.
Yeah, you
I
did.
sent you. No, I sent you the stuff for the VOD.
Oh, mother of God. Okay, I didn't know that.
I prepared it
Oh, okay.
just in case. Um.
You're like more prepared than 99.9% of the people. It's okay.
Oh,
It's good. No, it's good.
that,
This is what people should do. Like, what the fuck? It's like they show up at a fucking doctor's office, and I have to like ask them all the symptoms, like one by one. I'm like, do you have a runny nose? They're like, what's that? I'm like, well, like, like, what the fuck?
Well, since I started recording myself, like I've looked back and I've gone like, okay, what did I make mistakes on in this game? And like I'm like originally I used to always take teleport smite, like no matter what jungler I took. But like for example, I took exhaust smite on Kale games after watching you play it
No, I
because like I
never take exhaust on Kale.
no I know no I know you don't, but because
Take it
like
on
over here
Fizz.
like the even in OCE because like the leashes are pretty shit and a lot of people like tend to invade. Like if I look up and I see like there's a Xin Chao or a Master Yi, and I have a feeling that they're gonna invade, like I need it for the for like I feel like I need it for the early part. Like it's just sort of like a safeguard thing. Like I try and put thought into like matchups and stuff like that, but a lot of the times I end up, you know, screwing it up.
You know, okay, so let me tell you something right now, okay? Because I feel like you can take this, okay?
Mm,
Is that I feel like Reddit, okay, their idea of what a coach would say is for me to be really mannered and tell you like, well, in fact, you should just actually get a ward and just place that. But I don't think that gets through to you, okay? Because
mm,
in all of my experience, okay, and I've been coaching since StarCraft 1, all right? So
yeah,
that's like about 7, 8 years now, okay? Um, the way that people get through is usually either something that either like penetrates their fucking wall that they've set up, something that is comedic to them, or something that hurts them.
yeah,
Like in all of my experience. Now, obviously, there is the way to get through to people that is like generally really no, like just like that doesn't
good
work
honesty.
until right. That doesn't work unless you can tell that it works, and usually like there's a different relationship that's established for that to work. So, anyways, I'm just gonna be brutally honest with you. Okay, there's a
Mm,
thing called a ward. All right, it grants vision. All right, it's free. You
yeah,
know, you get one. Okay, so if you're afraid about being invaded, then you place it at 2 minutes and 10 seconds while you're doing the red buff or something. You know,
mm,
like you just reverse engineer it, and you can't get invaded. You see them coming, you ping it, you back off the camp.
mm,
They're wasting more time than you are because if a Xin Zhao invades you, okay, like he
yeah,
goes if let's say that you're at all right, so let me draw this, okay? Can you see my
mm,
screen?
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here's red buff, okay, and
Mm,
here's the brush for red buff, okay, and then there's the brush behind red buff, whatever. And then there's there's dragon pit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If he comes in here after doing Grob, and he's level 2, and you're doing red buff, and you have a ward right here, and you
Mm,
see him,
mm,
you simply back up over here, he is behind.
mm,
Now, even though you took some damage from red buff, and you didn't get to complete your red buff because he came in, he sees red buff, and then he wastes all the time. Because your next camp that you're going to clear is either right here at Wraiths, or
mm,
you travel a little bit and you get wolves. Both of
mm,
which are way more effective than him getting Scuttle Crab, having his smite stockpile, and then having to do blue and having to smite blue for it to be like an efficient time clear. You know? So
yeah.
just dropping the ward against the invade is like superior to like having to burn the exhaust. Like,
Mm,
and plus the exhaust doesn't even make sense on Kale. I know that you said like you did it because you saw me taking it. I take it on Evelyn, I take it on Fizz, take it on Shaco, etc. Because those are champions with ridiculous ways to gap close. Fizz can gap close what a total distance of 1,300, I think. Fizz
mm,
can gap
yeah,
close. Okay, so with exhaust, like you just don't get away. You know, like in a 2v1 gank, etc., or 3v3, whatever. The exhaust is just gigantic.
yeah,
Those are also like Shaco and Fizz in particular are split pushers. In
yeah,
some ways. So the longer the game begins to go on, maybe there's an 80 carry that's going to try picking up side lane farm. Well, with exhaust, you can just exhaust, and even if they flash, you're going to kill them.
yeah,
Um, it also enables Fizz to take on, AP carries and tanks and stuff. Same with Shaco. Evelyn can take exhaust in some scenarios, depending on who her laners are, and if it adds more power. Like, let's say that there's an Aurelia top lane. Well, Aurelia is gonna Blade Surge Equilibrium Strike, okay, stun the target, and then they're gonna try to flash, and then they're gonna get exhausted. Like it's just it's a fucking it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
But that's like specific to certain situations. Exhaust on Kale doesn't do anything because Kale is the only way Kale dies, okay, is if she gets CC stunned in some
Yeah.
way. In some
Yeah.
manner, she gets caught out of position, CC stunned. Exhaust does nothing for her. Fizz has Playful Trickster on like a 4-second cooldown, okay? Fizz has Zanya's Hourglass, which synergizes beautifully with all of her cooldowns. Shaco has Deceive. Like he has Flash on Q. Evelyn is basically invisible. And Evelyn has, if you get CDR or something, her W comes up, which removes all slows.
Jackpot.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
put
I'm on
that
the
bitch
wrong...
back. We eating good tonight.
I'm on the
Don't
wrong
pay for
scene.
shit.
Hold
Motherfucker
on.
got a bald head.
Hello, it's me, Thorin, with my controversial opinion. Who wants to hear my opinion?
Alright, sorry, I had to change the scene.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that.
Um,
Okay, so, like, you have to think about, like, you have to think about why you're taking it. The other thing is that your summoners are all, like, fucked up, like, across the board. And that is one of the most confusing things, for me, okay? Because you've been playing the game for almost 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're still in Silver 5. Like, you don't just take teleport, what happened here? Why did you DC? Hold
Which
on.
one?
This one. 7 days ago.
Never
Yeah,
went down.
Oh, okay. That sucks. Alright. The other thing is, you're all over the place, but not in a bad way. I see that you snowmanned. That's...
Yeah, I didn't get out in time. But like on the plus side, those 19 assists I got like with just boots and no items. I only bought items on the last second because my team begged me to. So I snowman pretty alright.
Oh my god! Holy
Yeah, it was
shit.
it's like a J4 snowman at bot lane, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, your builds are all over the place. Okay, look, you can't just randomly play, like, okay, you have the right idea that you play one champion over and over and over, but then it feels like you get bored of that champion, and then you just stop playing them, or like you're not winning as much as you would like to with that champion, so you stop playing them. Like, you had a few days where you spammed Lulu, and then Lulu just disappears. And then you're spamming Kale, and maybe now Kale disappears. I don't really know, because your last game on Kale was 17 hours ago. But then, you go... Yeah, go ahead.
Like with Lulu, it almost felt like the more games that I played with her, the worse I was getting, because like because I read through her kit and I liked it, right? But then after I'd figure out like certain things like for example putting picks onto the enemy minion and to extend her glitter lance range and things like that. So but the more I complicate her kit, the more poorly I do on her.
What do you mean, complicator kit? I don't understand.
Like the more if I try and do more complicated things with her kit, then it becomes a problem.
Like, you try to use her kit, properly? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, if I try and do too much, it just fucking crashes.
Your brain just doesn't keep up with it, you mean?
Yeah, what'll happen is I'll have a plan in my mind, but when it comes to executing it, it's I can know what I want to do, but then I'm 3 steps behind. It's why I agree with you on the whole sandbox thing, because I used to play fighting games, I play Street Fighter a lot. I can spend 6 hours in training mode
Do you know
trying
Kaizen
to
Master?
do. Sorry?
Do you know Kaizen Master?
No.
Fuck you. Okay, go ahead. No. Just go ahead.
So I can stay in training mode and practice combos over and over again, and get something down before I'll take it to online. With this, it's say if I wanted to play Lee Sin, I can't practice insecting over and over and over and over again because there's cooldowns and stuff. Even if I did do it up against like bots or whatever and things like that, like the only thing I can really practice in training mode is CSing, like you know.
Well, we here at Riot Games really care about you as a player. That's why we don't want you to experience a lot of toxicity in solo queue by people telling you, "Hey Udyr, maybe just uninstall." Okay? Instead, like we want you to just use the mute button and the report button. Okay? Like
Yeah, exactly.
there's no reason to have a sandbox mode.
Exactly.
Alright, no, but Riot's fucking. Anyways, so yeah, sandbox mode, unfortunate. I mean, the other thing though is you've been playing for 3 years and simple stuff isn't clicking. Do you know what I mean? It's
well, okay, so this is where it gets complicated, right? So the dragon doesn't like LOL, like despises it with a passion. If I told her that I went to a rub and tug versus going and playing the game, like she'd be happier that I went like somewhere else. You know what I mean? She despises this game, and I've only just started.
Wait.
Like
Who's the dragon?
Oh, my missus, my missus.
Why did you just call her the dragon?
Oh yes. Yeah.
I don't want to know what kind of hentai shit I'm just gonna do. I think I know why you play Udyr. Do you go into the bedroom and you're like, what beast do you want tonight?
Most of the time she only gets turtle stance anyway.
Turtle stance! Oh my god. Oh shit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
I kind of use that with my mates all the time because they know my missus, so yeah, it kind of slips out every now and again.
Does it kind of slip out?
Oh shit, that's embarrassing. Wait.
I feel like I'm talking. Oh fuck. Oh, shit. Oh man. Oh. Okay, the dragon. Alright, so tell me more about the dragon. Tell me.
So she hated this game with a passion, right? So like, I was kind of like, I was
Is
kind
she
of
like,
like,
she knows the game exists, but she's nowhere to be seen?
no, she knows the game exists and she despises its existence because then I don't like spend time. Like I can't just drop. It's not like when I was playing MMOs before, where like if we had to do something, I could just drop it and or a fighting game, and I'd be like, okay, this game's gonna be done in 2 minutes and we're done. Like so, she hates the game, right? But she's like sort of changed her tune now. So now it's like when I'm starting to play more. So if you look at my last seasons, like I was playing bronze and shit. AFKing and stuff like that. Whereas now, like I'm like steadily starting to climb. So like I got into Silver 1 promos to go into Gold, and I was like, you know what, Udyr is cheap as shit, and I hate playing him. So I'll start playing other champions. And then when I drop back down to Silver 5 with other champions, I'll just start playing Udyr again, so that I don't drop back into that hellhole that is the asteroid.
I like some of these things. So when you told me the net went down, all right, was it because the dragon like?
Oh no! Like legit, the net. Like on that one, that's when my SSD hard drive went down. The other one was when the net went down.
Okay. Does like SSD stand for something? Is that like skyscraper dragon?
No, my hard drive on my computer.
Hard drive? Okay. Alright. Is the hard drive from Turtle Stance? Like, how? Like, where are we going with this?
Well, it's not so hard anymore. It's like
Holy shit!
I'm talking about the one in my computer, man. It's not working.
Oh
Everything
my
else,
God.
everything on me is working. It's just the computer that's not working. Are you alright, man?
I don't think so. Oh man. Alright. Oh, you're definitely a meta setter. I bet you're really like you're displeased that Ao Shin hasn't come out yet, right? Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, you know what? Like, oh, you'll slaughter me for this, but as soon as Udyr came out, I was like, "Yep, this is the guy I've been waiting for." And then I played him a couple times and went, "Nah, not gonna be able to do it," and I haven't touched him since.
Wait, who?
Udyr?
Oh, Azir. Oh, okay. Azir's like. Oh fuck! Hold on, sorry, I'm itching my eye. All right, we're good. Oh, all right. Yeah. Stay away from. All right, look. So there's a few things here. Let me look at your questions. You feel wait. Oh, there's not too many. Okay. Whoa! What the hell?
I think you got to zoom out, man. Oh, there you go.
I feel like I keep myself at low rank subconsciously. Can't stick to main champ. So many crises. Alright, let's adjust these one by one. This, well, I mean, I'm sure you know what I'm gonna say, okay? Unless there's something, like, I don't know, like, what is your goal with League? It can't be to be a pro.
No,
Okay.
definitely not. No.
Okay.
I'll end up getting a divorce. It's like, you know, like, to be honest, I do want to start streaming, but it's more like a fact that like I wanna be a better player. But the thing is that like I need to sort of set myself a champion pool that doesn't have Udyr. Like if I could contact Riot and ask them to delete this character from my account,
You can.
so that can I?
Yeah, you can.
Because like
You can ask Riot to remove the champion. Like, not remove it completely, but they can,
lock it.
well, no, not lock it. They revoke the purchase of it.
Oh, okay.
You can do
I
that.
think I might do that because like I honestly it's like it's like I can feel myself losing my mind every time I play this guy. It's like I'm playing him and then I'm just like, these poor people don't deserve this shit.
What? Don't deserve what? I don't get it.
Like he's like, look, you know what? I was probably one of the only people that when Devourer came out and I looked at how it's gonna affect his kit and I was like, no, this isn't right. It doesn't take much to win. Like if you've got like if you've got like, you know, decent knowledge of the jungle or whatever, like I feel like he's practically freelo. So like it's not about climbing because to be honest, I like to an extent I care about my rank, but not as much as like some other people would. Like I've never believed in LOL. So like I honestly like I want to be like a better player to because like I'm seeing all the new champions coming out, and like when Rek'Sai came out, I was like, sweet, finally a new jungler that comes out. I jumped on her and it was like pathetic, and I feel like now Riot's moving to a way where like there's new champions coming out that require higher mechanics, and if I keep on playing Udyr, like I may as well go into a mental asylum.
But who cares if you go into a mental asylum?
Well, I'll be like a diamond guy that can go online and be like, oh, I'm diamond. But like getting there on Udyr, it's kind of like I feel like it's kind of like using steroids.
But who cares? Hmm? I don't get what you have against, like... Look, you're not actually silver or gold. You are, silver or gold with Udyr. Okay? Like, it's kind of like... It's kind of like, did you ever play any card games?
Yeah, Magic.
Okay, you played Magic. Alright, imagine there was this really broken Magic deck, you know, hypothetically, okay? And, that deck just, like, can't, like, lose. Like, it takes effort to lose on that deck or something, okay?
Yeah.
And you only play that deck, and you consistently make it to, like, round of 7 or round of 8 of, like, your local Magic tournament, okay? Without that deck, like, handing you wins, you never make it to round 2. Okay? You are not actually a round of 7 or a round of 8 player, okay? You are only a round of 7 or a round of 8 player as long as that deck remains in the meta, okay? which is a weird thing, which means that you don't actually understand anything about the game. The cards are just so fucking simple you can't fuck up. Like it's evident that you're actually bronze on everything else. You have a negative win rate on every other champion you play, and you have almost a 1-to-1 KDA on most of them. Almost, you know. Udyr is. Oh my god, you almost have a negative win rate on every champion but Udyr. Except, hold on, how many positive win rates do you have? So out of 55 champions, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, okay, and then it goes into these. About 20. Okay, so on over half of your champions, you have a negative win rate, okay? And then on that 20, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of those 20 have less than 2 games played. Okay, so it's artificial, because if you play them more, you'll start to lose. You'll start to lose. Which basically means that on roughly about 85% of your champion pool, you lose with the champion, okay? On the other champions that you have a high win rate, okay, some of them, the game sample's, like, not high. Maybe Vladimir you'd continue, like, Tristana and Vladimir are the exceptions, you know, if you also add in, like, elite car, or I guess these two, too, Volibear and Jinx. But for the most part, it's Udyr, okay? So with that being said, this has nothing to do with Udyr. This, like, if you don't play Udyr, you're not gonna climb, okay?
Yeah.
And it's not about Udyr being simple, it's that your opponents are so bad that they can't deal with Udyr. It's the same exact thing about, like, Warwick and Yi, etc. It's not necessarily you winning, it's your opponents can't win against X champion. Do you know what I mean? It's not to say, because people that you beat with Udyr probably have better win rates across the board with all the other champions that, you know, like, random person. Let's take a fucking random look, okay? Let's take a look at, random person when you last played Udyr. Okay. 11, 6, 17. Let's take a look at, fucking Kajix. Okay, maybe bad example. 11 games played, bronze 2, bad example. Alright, let's take a look at Vi. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, silver 5s and bronze. I'm, like, hoping to see, like, some, like, silver 2, silver 1s, and I'm getting, like, low bronzes, I guess.
Oh, this
but the
guy's
MMR, the MMR,
no,
yeah, the MMR differential is bizarre because it fluctuates like 100 despite, like, not many games being played. Jesus Christ. Well, this guy, bronze 2, 63% win rate, Draven, 76% Sona, 57%, 52% Karma. You know, like, he has 2 champions with a negative win rate in his top 10. Alright?
Yeah.
This guy playing more champions is better than you at LoL, but he's not better than you at abusing some technique. You know, it would be like, okay, so you said that you play fighting games, right?
Yeah.
It would be like finding some glitch, or not glitch, some abusive technique with, I don't know, Ryu or Akuma or some, you know, whatever. And then just beating all your friends with it because no one knows how to stop it. Like, no one knows how to, you know, fight against it, you know, whatever. And because of that, you can climb on Udyr. But you're not gonna get better. Like, if you're saying Lulu's complex, like her kit, and you've been playing for 3 years or something, it kind of reminds me of the people in school that, like, they study. Yeah, this analogy. Yeah, it's kind of like the people in school. They study, and it doesn't matter. For some reason, it just doesn't matter. And I don't know really, like, what to say to that would not just be like, I don't even know. Like, The ways to go about fixing that you have already mentioned. They're sandbox, or they're just stop fucking caring. No one cares if you're bronze 1. Okay, no one cares if you go back into bronze, okay? You care, but I don't understand why. And I won't understand why. We could sit here for 2 hours talking, and you will not convince me of any reason why you need to not be bronze 1. Because before this, okay, I didn't know who you are, okay? This OpGG probably is only being refreshed by you, if, you know, ever. And, you know, it doesn't matter. If you're not going to be a pro player, you're not going to be an LCS player, so it doesn't matter. The other thing is you die way too much. Like, look at all your champions' average deaths. You know? Like, across everything. It is bizarre that a champion who is meant to be, like, the front line, you're dying the least with. Okay? Which is, you know, it's whatever. So, like, the only thing that, like, the other thing is, there's basic things about League that you're not doing that can just be remedied. They can be remedied by just looking at, like, pro builds. You know? Like, simple itemization choices, simple, you know, whatever. And when you talk about the game, as in you can just play Udyr to climb and whatever, that's okay if you are legitimately trying to improve other champions, and then you use him to not fall too far. You know, like, like fucking...
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Right, which is what you're doing right now. So, you can do that, but you are not under a microscope where it doesn't matter how far you fall. In fact, you should just be willing to fall as far as you can with other champions, etc. Even if you go into Bronze 3, just go there. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't affect you. You know, there's nothing, you know, like, let me use a different example. So, let's say that there's a player who's Master Tier NA. Okay, and actually this happened to one of my coaching students. He was Master EU, and he was going to role swap to a different lane. And so he fell down to Diamond 4. Now, he wanted his practice to be as efficient as possible, and so he did not want to keep falling before reclimbing. He wanted to just keep getting his ass handed to him, and he didn't care. So then he would play his main role, back up to that MMR, and then he would just suicide it again. Okay, back down to that point, and then it started reaching the point where his off-roll could win, but it wasn't consistent, but he didn't want to win. He wanted to just lose, which is an interesting thing because that's very rare to come by. And then, you know, he just kept repeating that. You don't need to be doing that because the difference between bronze and silver is literally almost non-existent. There's actually, like, I don't know. Sometimes I watch, like, bronze people, and I don't know what they're looking at. Like, and I'm not saying that about you, but I'm saying, like, there was some, like, sub-war thing, yesterday that I was watching, and it was literally, like, I just don't know how they get 30, you know? Like, I don't know how they watch streams, and I don't know what they're doing or what they're thinking. And it's like, are you looking at a monitor? Like, I don't get it, you know? But you're not going to be one of those players, so you don't have to worry about that. All right? Alright, let's... Hold on. Identity Crisis and League, champion and consistency, enjoying playing rushdown characters, but can't change pace between games. I don't understand. What do you mean?
So, like, I enjoy, like, playing, like, rushdown characters, like, that, like, engage. So, players like Akali and Diana and things like that. But, like, say, for example, if I, like, the next game, like, because I'm feeling a lot. Like, if I don't get, I just tell them, look, I play jungle, but if not, then I'll fill. So, like, say, for example, like, if I'm playing one game with Diana, if I go onto, like, someone like Sonar, then, like, I play it in a similar way.
Why do you do that? You play Street Fighter, right?
Yes.
You don't play Vega the same way that you play, like, Ryu. Right?
True. Yeah.
They're different. You can't play them the same way. It's actually impossible. You know? You can't play Sagat the same way that you play, like, Bison. Like, they're diff. Like, that's really weird to come from a fighting game genre which, you know, as a game just does not allow similarities. You know, it's like, do you play Super Smash at all?
No.
Okay, it would be like trying to play red cards using islands and Magic. Like you just
Yeah.
can't. Like
It
it's
just
not
doesn't work out.
doesn't work that way. Red cards will never do things that blue cards do.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They will in some unique cases, but blue, is attributed with like control, draw, instants, sorceries, etc. Red also is attributed with instants and sorceries, but red is more attributed to damage dealing and like,
Yes.
whatever. You cannot make a red deck that tries to just draw a lot like a blue deck and like it doesn't work. Like that's not how the deck operates. The same way that like Sona there's a reason that she is identified as a support and Diana is identified as an assassin.
Mm.
Like you don't take a world-class bodybuilder who looks ripped out of his fucking mind and then, you try to fit him for a size 0. Like they're not, know?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know how to fix that other than the basics, Like,
It's more like just like kind of like an honorable mention, I guess.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like pointing out like the things that I see that I'm doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. Challenged mechanically, new champions coming out have loaded kits. You don't have to play the new champions. New champions come out because Riot needs to make money. That's it. That's actually it. Like that's the real reason new champions come out.
Yeah, but there's also like old characters that are getting reworked and things like that. Some of them are making them more sad. Like oh, it's so frustrating because like I'm sort of mentioning it because like I was just thinking of things to put down, but like it's things that some of like a lot of these things like it's like I know. Like I know it's not something that you can fix, but it's just like mentioning it to throw it out there so that you can get a general picture of like the issues that around me as a player, if you get what I mean. Because
Okay.
like I said before, like if there was like a training mode or something like that where I could just practice combos over and over again, then I don't think that it'd be such a problem.
Okay, but see the challenge mechanically thing, I don't ever really accept this mostly because there are people without hands that get diamond. There are people that literally play with like 2 stubs that press buttons and they get diamond.
Mm.
That's not a fucking. If you want it, you'll get it. You'll find a way to get it. But I don't accept mechanically challenging things until you start talking about, going from like diamond into like master and challengers, etc.
Mm.
There are people that play with their feet.
Yeah.
Like that's not an argument. Challenged mechanically, you're right that normally you would just have a sandbox, but unfortunately Riot's fucking stupid, and they think it's somehow bad to tell someone to go into a sandbox mode, even though historically 99% of games in the past, especially competitive ones, have had it. But unfortunate. The other thing is I think that there's a third party sandbox mode. I may be wrong, but I think there is.
there?
I think so. Wait. Let me fucking Google. I think there's a third party. Third party sandbox. Lol. League sandbox. Wait. League sandbox update. I don't know. I know Korea had one a while ago. Wait, is this it on Reddit? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if this is it at all. But you can I've heard that one exists. I don't know. Oh my god. For fuck's sake. I don't know. Okay, there it is. People are posting it in my chat. Okay, here it is. So, I guess I mean, maybe it's gonna be really bugged and, like, whatever. But...
the full size of Fizz Shark is the size of Baron Nashor.
yeah, it's good. But yeah. You can just use that. But no, there's an issue, man, when every champion you play loses except Udyr. And you've been playing for years. You know, that would kind of be like, did you ever play competitive in Street Fighter?
No, but like I was ranked pretty high in a previous MMO that I played, but it wasn't one of
MMO?
the major ones. Yeah, like it's kind of like LoL, but I played Ion at a higher level.
What the hell's Ion? What? Wait, MMO or MOBA?
M- MMORPG. So like this is my first MOBA that I've played.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, MMO and MOBA they're not similar. So,
Hmm.
that being high ranked in a MMO RPG doesn't hold anything. I mean, it's impressive if you get high rank in both games, but if you only get high rank in one, it doesn't really say much.
No, I understand, and like part like because I knew that like after I heard you speak to the other guy yesterday, that like this would probably be a waste of your time, which is why I apologized right off the bat. But like I'd already booked it before, but like part of it is like just to get like a real response and be like, okay, like like because you hear about Ill all the time and things like that. So
No, it
like
doesn't. Alright, look. Does,
I know that it doesn't exist,
okay.
but like you hear about it all the time, and like these people actually legitimately believe it. So I'm like, okay, so how much of what I'm thinking about is like serious, and like what of it is bullshit?
No,
You know
look.
what I mean?
All you ever say to an LOL person, okay,
Mm.
is, does LO boosting exist? They have to say yes. Okay, so if LO boosting exists, then they must also deny LOL exists.
Mm.
It's not possible. You, like, you can't, like, it, now obviously, at a certain point, it will become extremely difficult for some people to climb, like, you get to top 200 challenger, top 150 challenger, and it becomes a little bit of a struggle. But if you give your top 150, rank ID to Apto, he will get it to rank 1. Like, there is so much to learn. There is so much to improve on, you know?
Mm.
Fucking, like, whatever. And, I mean, if you don't believe Elo boosting it, I mean, I know a lot of Elo boosters. I've seen some of the stuff. Some of them, that I've talked to and that I've, like, I've been friends with and whatever, especially the Pantheon one that I've talked about. His approach to the game was so fucking stupid. Okay, but he won, and I didn't understand how. I don't know what thought processes went through his head because they were just terrible. They actually were. Like, I've had conversations with him, etc. They were literally just stupid, and I think somehow, some way, he developed some some ability or knack for detecting error inside of someone's like movements or how they were playing the lane. I honestly just firmly believe that's what he did.
Yeah.
Because half the time, stuff that he would say was just like, "You're fucking stupid if that player's any good," and he's like, "Yeah, but he's not." And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a heightened level of reading a player or something, and I think that's what they're good at. But that's when it gets into the much higher elos, because he would elo boost into Diamond 1 before Master Tier existed. But it's whatever. So, fuck. That's all that you said to elo boosters. For mechanically intensive champions, it's either you suck it up and you lose LP and you force yourself to try to play. Do you have friends that play League? Or does, like,
No.
the Dragon keep it? No? Alright, well.
Well, I've got one mate that plays, but like very, very rarely. They're more into FPSs.
Oh my god. Alright,
Like I have people on my friends list, but like what'll literally happen is like I'll message, like either they'll ask me to duo or I'll ask them, and then like I'll get a message back. Are you playing Udyr? If I say no, then they're like, oh, don't worry about it.
okay. Maybe you should try to, like, get friends in League and, like, play.
Mm.
Like, friends that are, like, similar. Like, I don't know if there's fucking, like, groups or some shit on. I don't know, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
then
no,
again.
I'll sort that all out.
Yeah. I mean,
the issue though with groups and like trying to make friends at this LO though is that everyone is entitled, and you're gonna get idiots that are like, huh, I'm silver 4 now, you're silver 5, so we can't do well. You know, like you're just gonna get those idiots that are like, holy shit, okay. Anyways, that's gonna happen. So either just suck it up and drop into bronze 3 or bronze 5, whatever the fuck you'll end up going down to. And then just keep playing the champions. And the reason that I asked about a friend is because it would be good to have someone sit there with you and reprimand you on mistakes that they're seeing you make as you make them. Which is kind of like what I told the guy yesterday, because that is a very effective tool, you know? Like, it can certainly help you improve faster because it's kind of like a personal trainer. You know, like you're on the treadmill or something, and you would let yourself stop, but the personal trainer doesn't let you stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe you will just say like, fuck it, you know what I mean? And you'll just get off the treadmill anyway, and then he'll like yell at you a little bit, and you'll go, yeah, but at the end of the day, you know nothing will happen, so you just get off anyway. But in some instances, you won't get off, you know, just because out of either respect to the person, or you're like, yeah, you know, he's right, and you'll keep going and whatever. And so, because of that, a personal trainer or a personal league coaching guy, there is a ton of free league coaches, okay?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. Yeah.
Right, so just go and get a free league coach to, like, sit there with you. I mean, maybe he gets some sort of experience out of it, or, like, so I don't know why they do it. I honestly don't know why they do it for free. But maybe it's, like, to try to get their name out there, and they, like, fucking write up a... I don't know. So... you can do that. I'm sure if I should play a different jungle as a main, trying to find you can play Warwick. If you want similar champions to Udyr, there's...
That's the thing, I don't want a similar champion.
Why? What's wrong?
I legitimately, like, despise playing him now. It's, like, dirty.
Nope, it's not dirty. If you keep playing him, once you get to gold, you're going to go 50% win rate, and then you're going to start losing with him, and then it's going to cause you even more mental problems. Because everything you think you know about him actually just sucks. It's just that the opponents suck that much more. Because if you knew, like, if you knew a lot about him, or you actually understood what you think you do about the jungle, you would not have negative win rates on, like, literally 85% of your champions. It's not about Udyr, which is a weird thing. It's kind of like Warwick. You know, like when I recommend Warwick to someone, it's not that they understand what they're doing. Usually people that I tell to play Warwick that are like silver and bronze, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're walking up to people and they're pressing R. That's it. Yeah. Okay? The opponents do not understand how to play against Warwick. So the fact that the opponent becomes, like, you know, overtaken with, like, what do I do? You know, fucking Warwick, they didn't fuck that, and all he's actually doing is R. You know, like, they're coming up with fucking paragraphs in their head on how to deal with it, and he's actually thinking of one letter. Okay? Like, that's it. You know?
Yeah. Okay, Warwick. Gotcha.
So, just do that. Key ingredients to stream successfully. This is gonna fucking break your heart, man, okay? 99.99999 repeating, okay? You'll never get viewers. That's just... unless you...
improve dramatically or have something
No,
like,
just because
stupid.
you're diamond or master or challenger, you don't get... I'm gonna show you right now. We're gonna go to Twitch, and there's gonna be diamond master challengers you've never heard of streaming. There's also gonna be people that are girls and guys I've never heard of. They're completely fucking skillless at League. They offer nothing other than comedic effect, and they're gonna have like 3,000 viewers. And I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you? So let's take a look. Let's see. All right, hold on. Like who the fuck? Who? Oh, TPA. Okay, never mind. All right. Who the fuck is this? Linsan, 1K, like, hello? Alright, Searches is fucking awesome. This guy's a god, okay? Saint, he is awesome too. Who is this? Hello? Why do you have 600 viewers? Like, what have you done for Who is this? Is this the guy that I studied law? Oh my god. Look at this, look at that. All right, Master his name reminds me of like a douche. It like makes me want to like go to my
It's the
toilet
first thing
and get like an
it's the first
enema.
thing that
You know what I mean? Like, who are these people? You know, like
Mm.
duo with Rito, Sick Motion, lol, duo. Okay, I've heard his name once before. I mean, I
Oh
have
god, you
fucking.
just skipped over another idiot.
Keen has
Oh,
fucking
you-
300 viewers. Like, what is going on in this world? Why, how are fucking me, Keen, and Loco, like, below fucking, like, Dono, Snyder? Like, what the fuck? Twitch is not about what you think it's about. That's what I'm trying to get across to you, okay?
Mm.
Like, Search as, he deserves a lot of viewers, and he gets a lot of viewers because his stream is relaxing, it's peaceful, he's cool, he sticks to, you know, what he does. He is also Challenger / Master with, like, Gnosis and Singed, and he's, you know, but the main point of his stream was not the Master and Challenger, it was the Gnosis and the Singed. The tier of it was irrelevant. It just so happened to be that he was good, and it also, like, him being, like, cool and everything else, okay? Like, why in what fucking world, okay, is Anibot above Alex Ich? Tell me why this makes sense.
It doesn't.
No,
really
it doesn't. That's the point. Twitch doesn't make sense, okay? Like, Twitch, like, holy shit. You know? Like, oh, God, look at it. Like, God, Jesus, it just gives me cancer. Like,
Oh, by the way, like, it's not that I'm disinterested. It's just I'm paying really close attention to what you're saying.
no, I know, it's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, hold on. So let me actually find someone that's, like, okay. You know? Like, hold on. I'm just waiting to find, like, a master or whatever. None of these fucking chicks that probably got elo boosted. Wait, isn't this guy Challenger? Isn't this, like, what's his name's brother? Isn't this Reginald's brother? Why does he have only 89 viewers? He's Challenger. I think. Anyway, I may be wrong. Why does Bunny only have 95 viewers? What is going on? Do you want to, like, hello?
Mm.
No, but
And
don't
it's true.
worry. Don't worry. This girl looking like she's grabbing her fucking tits. Ranked 5s, Tarks, and the little girls. Yeah, she needs viewers, yeah. Alright. Like, what the fuck is it? Solo Q Sadness? Is this, like, an attempt to be funny at the song Summertime Sadness? Hello? Like, what are we doing right now?
Mm.
Like, I guess, like, I would click on this Jinx for, like, 5 minutes just to see the cosplay, and then I would, like, leave. But, you know, like, there is actually so many girls. This is
Yeah, I just
disgusting.
realized
They all just want to be Caseytron. They all just want to be fucking. You're never gonna be Caseytron, you fucking assholes. Caseytron is love. Caseytron is life. Like,
Did you really just say that?
yeah,
Sissy?
she is. Of course she is. Hello? Hold it. You fucking think I'm kidding? What's her Twitter?
Please don't. Please don't.
Where's she at?
Human punching.
Okay.
Oh, no.
like hello? Like,
When I go back and watch this shit, that's gonna be.
what? What?
I despise it.
What the fuck?
Okay. Alright, so I did learn something.
It's okay. Keening already.
Well, I learned a lot of
busy
things.
with standard things. This we already kind of went over in other questions.
Mm-hmm.
This games either
Oh shit, I just realized what I actually done.
games either have to finish it roughly 30-minute mark, others I run around with my dick in. Is this because of the dragon?
No. No, like, it's... It's like, if the game doesn't last... If the game goes over 30 minutes and everyone's full build, it's almost like... It ends up being an ARAM. And it's just like... If I split push, then I get goon squatted, and I'm like... Well, that you really don't need to answer. I think like, from what was discussed, I think I know what the issues are.
Okay.
To be honest, like being, like, completely blunt and everything, like, from yesterday and today, like, I think the VOD would kind of be, like, based on the verbal, the VOD would probably be pointless, because you'll just point out the same things that you've been saying in the verbal, because the more that you're talking about it, the more, like, I'm thinking over the notes that I gave you, and I'm just like, yeah, that makes total sense.
Let me just skim it. before we just concede watching this or something. Okay, let me just.
Just skip. There's a timestamp at 8:08. The game starts.
So like, I like how you picked the definitely not Udyr skin. Is that how you go into the bedroom?
It depends on how I'm feeling. I switch between that or Spirit Guard. Depends on if I'm, if I'm feeling good,
Do you?
it's
when-
kind of amusing, like the missus might get a little bit strange if I run after her in a teddy bear suit, you know what I mean?
Do you walk towards the bedroom with your keyboard and like one of your hands, and you like keep pressing tab to see the dragon timer? You're like fucking the dragon spawns like as you walk through the door. Is that what happens? Fuck.
How do I even answer that shit?
I don't know. You tell me. So like when you slay the dragon, do you get like a stack?
Did you say
A stack.
Stack?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, dude. Do you
Then
get
you
a stack?
then you get 5 stacks. For a second, I thought you asked me if I got a stag, and I was like, "Well, I'm not into LOL that much."
It's okay. Shit. Oh man. It's okay. Love you. Alright, let's just skip around here.
Just yeah, we just met, mate. It's a bit early for that.
What the fuck's going on? Oh, okay. Oh my god, you didn't record it properly?
I didn't.
No, see how the screen's flickering?
I only just installed the software like when I knew I had to record this for that. I'll record it for this session.
Okay. You're not even looking at people, like lanes, while you're sitting idly killing a camp. You don't even
Well,
kite
I
the
am-
camp.
Like I put in the notes over there, like I look on the minimap and I watch, but I'm not using F keys, which is something that I started to do. I actually had like a different video planned, but that's when my computer crashed.
Okay.
So I just had to use this instead.
Okay. Is this a normal Udyr clear? This doesn't seem right. Wait, is this a normal clear? Because this really doesn't seem right.
In what way?
I don't see the efficiency in doing this. You get like a full clear, right? And then what? You recall into
And then I recall it depends on what's happening on the map. Like if I can gank a lane, then I'll go gank before then. If not, I'll do a full clear.
Okay. I don't think Red Devourer is good, by the way. On Udyr, I may be wrong. I don't get to see a lot of them. I mean, I think SKT1 Tom, right? That guy, he played Udyr.
I picked because like the reason why I chose red is number one, like for the vision, because they had a Vayne and they also had a J4, so I didn't want to take challenging.
Okay.
And also like with the red buff, the like his Tiger Stance and the Phoenix Flame, like the flames that come around him, like that stacks with the. Well, I imagine that it stacks with the skirmisher.
Okay. Oh my god, you're not kiting camps, you're not using F keys. Wait, is this all that you do? You just farm?
No. I was just wait because top was pushed, and I was gonna.
This is actually gross. Can you get like a 6-minute level 6?
I can get Devourer by 15 minutes.
Like sated?
Yeah.
Jesus. Wait, why aren't you using like stances to get there faster?
I am.
Yeah, but you
Bear.
used it so late. You could already be there. What? You could have killed them both. Like there, you should have known that Fizz can't escape, but only Jarvan can, and you just kill Jarvan first, and then you kill Fizz.
I put that in the timestamp.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me open those up. Game start. Wait, what? No, you didn't.
I did when LeBlanc killed Victor,
Showing.
and I came.
No, your first timestamp's 808.
That's when the game started. It was to skip through the champ select.
Oh, I'm using like your real. Oh, that's awkward. Okay. You're using the YouTube timer.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Puffed Phoenix. Okay, 1644. Wait, 1444. You said that you showed too early. Alright, let me check. What the hell? This is so for. If you're gonna do something like this, you have to anticipate Playful Trickster, and you just run down. You know, like.
Hmm.
Hold on, watch. See this? You need to just be running like this. You need to be running southwest because Fizz is gonna get to here,
Mhm.
and then Playful Trickster, and then she lands anywhere in here.
Okay.
But you need to like anticipate that. You just tried to walk straight to her. That's never good.
What I was anticipating was for her to Playful Trickster and then Urchin Strike onto Vlad.
Alternatively, she could Urchin Strike onto you and try to cancel, or not cancel, but she could try to fucking like E-spam instantly to try to not get stunned, and then try to get away that way. That would be a more advanced way of getting away.
Hmm.
Why didn't you just solo Dragon? You had Devour. There's no reason to do a gank. Like right
under
here. Just solo Dragon.
under timestamps in the overall, I'd put that there. Didn't take advantage of Open Dragons ASAP.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm noticing like the mistakes that I'm making and everything. But like I don't know if there's things that I missed. Like for example, like what you pointed out with the Playful Trickster, I didn't think of that.
Alright, so... No, yeah, like, stuff like here, like... Another thing is, you don't tab a lot, but that doesn't... It doesn't affect you right now, that's too advanced. No, this is such a free dragon. Just get dragon. You're wasting so much time. Because even if you get this tower, it's not beneficial. It's like an 8-minute tower. Like, I don't know what the emphasis was here, you know?
Hmm. I purposely turned off Twitch chat because I'm probably getting fucking reamed right now.
No, it's okay. Doesn't matter. 2-1. Why do you have no points in turtle stance?
I take that. I didn't take that. I maxed Tiger first.
Wait, but I don't think that's... Hold on. I don't really know Udyr enough to correct you here, so hold on. Pro builds, Udyr. Fucking... Alright, hold on, let me look up. Because I'm pretty sure you need Tiger Stance because it makes such a difference
With
in,
clear.
like, with, like, your clear and your, like, your dives and, like, ganks and stuff. Where's, like, a good Udyr player? God, there's only, like, non-Koreans on the front page. Where's like Tom? What is going on? Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. Whatever. We're gonna take a look at. No, it's not even sated. Is no Udyr going sated? Like every Udyr that I'm looking at goes Cinderhulk. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually.
I guess. Anyways,
I don't know.
yeah, there's literally no Cinderhulk on pro builds. This is the weird, or there's no sated on pro builds.
Hmm.
Alright, oh Jesus Christ. Can I go on OptGG and find it? Wait. Give me a sec. Ranking, champion ranking. Udyr. SKT1 Tom. Okay. Okay. Yeah, even Tom goes Cinderhulk. He doesn't go sated. 3,400 MMR. Is this real? Oh, mother of God. This server. Holy fuck, man. Okay. I don't think no, there's like no way for me to see. Wait, is this it? Oh! Yeah, he goes Phoenix and W. Oh, this is interesting, this little feature. Yeah, you can see Tom. This is like probably the best Udyr player in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. Probably just like watch Udyr. That's another thing, is if you're only playing your champion only one way, probably doesn't say much unless the champion can only be played one way. You know? But yeah, you should definitely open up your perspective, especially if you never play Cinderhulk Udyr. That would definitely be bad. I mean, fuck, even you can play lane
That's
Udyr.
so bad, yeah. I play him top sometimes. I just literally watched him die and then typed sorry. And I left Dragon here.
Okay. Well, why didn't you just get it? What?
Because Victor warded it while I was there.
So what?
I was worried about J4 and I was low on mana. Like, it's decisions like that that are stupid. Like, I put that in the notes as well, in the timestamps.
Yeah. Now you get it. This is a really late first dragon for Udyr. We've already gone over that. Just skip around.
Yeah, that one was bad.
Why don't you ever move your screen when you're like fighting? Your screen moves very little. Hmm? Okay. Now wait, what is going on with your build? You got a phage and now you have a build order. The other thing is you can't just build Udyr like sated and then also at the same time go full damage. It's counterintuitive. Like I mean it sounds good, right? Because you have sated and then you get Tiger Stance, you get Phoenix Stance. No, that doesn't make any sense. Your damage output is already so much higher than it's supposed to be because of sated. You know what I mean? That you can take points in Turtle Stance for the added durability, because if you live longer, you're already dealing a lot more damage. And because Udyr is not a burst champion, he is but he isn't, in the sense that he's melee and has to physically get on top of you. Like, you can be 6 items, and Vayne can be 3 items, and she will still kill you. Because you just have no durability, and she has way too many ways to get you away from her, and to get away from you.
You know, like, and that's also why Jax beats all the sated junglers, is because he doesn't give
Yeah.
a shit. He
Yeah.
literally gives no fucks about how like fed you are. As long as he has sated too, and he has like one item, he will beat you if you have like 5. Just because of his Counter Strike.
Yeah, no, I've got new perspective on this.
But then you just run around a lot. I don't know. It doesn't look like you're thinking. It doesn't look like you're doing anything with thought. It just kind of seems like you go with the flow, which is very similar to like fighting games, in some ways. You know?
Like, it's more reactionary than going in with a plan.
Yes. Yes. Correct. Sorry. Let me just stop it. Also, because the video blinking that much is like hurting my eyes.
Yeah, get it.
So it's pretty much that. What I would recommend to you is just literally just keep playing him. No one, you know, like if you want. Otherwise, just drop to fucking bronze 3. No one cares, you know. And then you need to watch people more than what you're doing currently or whatever it is, because you don't build properly in most of your games, which is so easy to fix and remedy. And then you don't like seem to have any thought. Like, there's even your initial route, I don't even think it's real. I may be wrong, but I don't, because I don't like know too much about Udyr. But that doesn't look like a real route because it seems very inefficient. But it's okay.
In what way? Like, how would you change that instead?
You completely waste your buffs, and your recall gold, while it is exact for 2 items, doesn't apply any pressure to any of the lanes. So if during that time your top gets killed and your mid gets killed, you are then left between a rock and a hard place, because then all your camps are going to come up and you're going to have to waste your buffs entirely, and then also not be able to support them. There's like no pressure applied. You know? But yeah. It's pretty much stuff like that. Fuck. No, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, like, number one, I'm sorry to put you through that. Like, I knew right away after I saw yesterday's that I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna get out of this what I thought I would. You get what I mean? Like I said.
What the fuck? The hell's that?
Sorry. My phone. The
Oh.
dragon sent me a text and the Twitch chat was open.
The dragon!
Yeah.
Oh my god, why does she hate LOL so much?
It just like, I'm a truckie. I drive interstate.
Okay.
So like I do the night shift. I basically only see her one day, and it's kind of like, look, piss off for a couple hours, go shopping or something while I play some games.
Oh my god, that sounds so bad.
I don't say it like that. I say it in a nice way, like, hey, babe, do you mind fucking off for a couple hours?
Oh, okay.
It's, you know, it's a lot softer. It's a gentler fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, you only see your wife once a day? Or once a week?
Well, like, she's working when I get home, and then I'm sleeping, and then like we see each other and we go like, hey, how you going? Okay, I'm going to work. All right, good night. I'll call you to wake you up to go to work, and then like because I do 6 days,
Okay.
so on the last day she comes with me, and then
Okay.
good times.
Sounds great.
Oh, well, you know, like, it's kind of alright, because, you know, like, if you're on the road and there's 5 days, if there's something she's got the shits with, then, you know, at least she's only got 1 day to, fucking, you know, make my life a living hell.
Yeah. I get. Alright, well. This is not Maury. I am not Dr. Phil either. This is not, like, not for me to coach. Like.
Oh, no, like, you know, I put shit in her and everything, but, like, it's, like, it's all in fun. Like, she's pretty good and everything. She backs, she, like, you know, if I want to play, she's like, alright, you know, you're on the road all the time, you know, you don't really have anyone or whatever, like, just chill and play, you know what I mean? So it's all in good fun.
Okay. Alright.
I literally just opened Twitch chat and I've seen Divorce the Dragon go pro. Bro, respond to us, talk to us. Sell that on eBay, $3.
Fuck. Oh man.
His jungler playstyle is similar to his lifestyle, actually. Just runs around and does everything. Nah, yeah. So, yeah, nah, like I get what you're saying. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Do you have anything else to ask?
That pretty much sums it up.
Okay, man. All
Yeah,
right.
well, thanks, man.
Okay. All right, Beowulf.
Cheers, take care, man.
All right. Cheers, Beowulf. Bye.
Alright,
See
see
ya.
ya, bye.